Good evening, Gold Stars. Today is February 7th, 2020. I'm your host, Dom Gold. There's love in the air. It is the season. And this is the Dom Gold Update. We have two lovely... Oh, here, you should probably get the... We'll christen our new guest. We have two lovely guests here today. We've got... Introduce yourself.
Jose Fuentes. I'm Dom's best friend that you've probably never heard of.
Well, I've talked about you a few times on this cast because we've...
Without my permission?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. And, you know, you've been very, I guess, influential on me in terms of anime. And we might discover some things about my anime knowledge because you're here now.
Oh, really?
Because
Are you anime gay?
No, I might be an anime fake. I might be a faker. This is the little chef under my hat. Under my hat.
We watched Ratatouille recently, just as
The best Pixar movie.
reasoning.
Returning.
He said that.
We have Courtney.
I'm
Hello.
yet again chroma keyed out because I'm really bad at
Choosing
outfit
colors
selection.
for the cast. So we've got a lot to talk about today. We've got some cosplay reveals. I'm going to reveal my full lineup for KatsuCon. We're going to talk a little bit about Katsu as well. We're going to talk about some new hobbies, different animes, a lot of things Jose has introduced me to. He's bringing a lot to the table tonight. He's just going to bring it all out. But before we get to anything, I have some things to say. Fuck Baby Peanut.
Oh, God.
I, last week, brought up that Mr. Peanut, or not last week, we were dark last week, but 2 weeks ago, I brought up that Mr. Peanut had died, and I was very upset and hurt, and we were mourning his loss, but no, he's back as a dumb, ploy, copy, ripoff, piggyback of Baby Yoda.
And Baby Groot.
And
Baby Groot. Just all the
people,
babies.
baby
Yeah.
characters. You know what? Get him out of here. No Baby Peanut. No.
They pulled a
I
Baby
said rest in peace last cast. I'm gonna tell that little fucker to rest in pieces.
The worst part to me really is the fact that they had to bring Kool-Aid Man in on board on this.
It was Kool-Aid Man's tears.
It was Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, so now like I've got beef with all of the mascots.
Yeah,
literally.
I don't think Silent's brand has been like
Wait, let me figure out
more
where I am.
prominent.
Look at this little guy. What is... Oh, I can't figure out where my arm
You know,
is. Okay, what is this?
I guess we can. This is kind of some Super Bowl talk because this news got talked about the Super Bowl because there's nothing more anime than the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
There's a football anime.
Is there though?
I'm sure there's a few. Like,
You're the expert.
I know there's like there was a rugby one that was pretty prominent like a little bit ago, but like not like American football.
All right, we got Courtney researching it, but I always watch the Super Bowl for commercials because I love like how creative some of the commercials could get.
There's two.
There's 2 football animes.
Really?
Ooh. Well, that's a soccer. That's
Did you look up football or
Victory.
Yeah,
That might
no,
also
they're all
be,
soccer animes.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
As we
figure-
say here in the States. But yeah, I was kind of underwhelmed with all the commercials this year. Now, granted, I missed like half of them.
They weren't as
But-
great as I thought they would be.
Nadia's here. Hello. How are you?
Hello,
Good.
FBI boy.
And FBI boy, no. He doesn't get
Here, I'll pull my...
he was 103 years old. He can't just grow back and then not like you don't die and be resurrected and then oh no, he's a baby, we can't be mean. Like no. He was alive for over 100 years and now he's alive again. So now I'm going to hate on him.
104.
104. No baby peanut. Get him out. But I was underwhelmed. I was hoping the Rick and Morty one would have been a little more clever.
Yeah,
but,
I was expecting more just because Pringles did.
It's Rick and Morty, so I knew better than to expect
the
more
thing
out
is,
of them.
anything Rick and Morty when not handled by the actual like show writers sucks terribly.
Do you think the show writers had? I mean, other than Justin Roiland obviously voiced for the commercials.
Well, yeah,
but
it's Rick.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, but like what I mean is, obviously, it was a commercial and it was gonna be in prime time, so they couldn't.
Oh, are you trying to figure out what else?
fully do like their, Rick and Morty shtick.
Yeah.
So they just kind of, they kind of
Super Bowl,
fucked it up.
you let me down.
Yeah.
You brought back someone who should have stayed dead.
He was literally dead for like a week.
So
He only died so that he could be resurrected.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well,
Yeah, is
okay,
that
so what they did was they killed him,
some
and then they were
Jesus
like,
imagery?
Jesus imagery.
we have big plans for the
Is this
Super
blasphemy? Peanut blasphemy that I'm hearing?
yeah, Rick and Morty one was better than Baby Peanut, but that doesn't mean it was good because the Baby Peanut one was awful. So this one was just bad. Well, it wasn't bad. It was just mediocre.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving into our first segment of the cast that I always like to cover, Song of the Week. I've been digging into my old past music. Eiffel 65, the song of my console. What other song do you have that's specifically about PlayStation and gaming on the PlayStation? Talking about Tekken 3, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil, and Gran Turismo. Those are actually the lyrics. So, that's my song of the week. I recommend it. If you like some good old Europop, definitely check out Eiffel 65's Europop album from 1999. I grew up on that stuff. So good. Do you guys have any songs this week that have been influencing you, have been really prevalent this week?
My girlfriend and I found out that Don Brocco released a new song called "Action" this week, like
Who?
a single. Don Brocco is he? They're I need to show them to you. It's-
Okay.
But
Go ahead,
they
influence me some more.
are pretty good, and "Action's" a very good song. So I'd highly recommend to go and give them a listen.
By the
on
way, if
Spotify.
you guys aren't familiar with this album, this is the same album that has I'm Blue, Daba D on it. Yeah. Yeah, the same album, but I wanted to highlight a different song because I was like jamming to this in the car. I was on Twitter. If you all follow me on Twitter, you should know. But if you don't, go ahead at Dom Gold Official. But
Same everywhere else.
same everywhere else. But I was talking about pop punk emo music because MCR just announced a tour. And I was like, wow, MCR really is the only good pop punk emo music. And I got a lot of backlash when I said that, which I thought was very funny.
You got some backlash from Samantha.
Oh, yeah.
Samantha was
Even
like,
Sam?
Samantha was like, "Oh my god, like I love pop punk. How can he say that?" Although they are very good though.
I
MCR is very good.
honestly hate
MCR 's
pop
the
punk emo
best.
music, but I do really like MCR, which is why I am seeing them with my mother when they come to Florida. So I'll be there. I got a lot of concerts booked for this year.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see Rammstein at the Alamo. We're gonna go
It's not
see.
at the Alamo.
It's literally
It's in
5
San
minutes away.
Antonio.
It's at the Alamo Dome. It's
We're not
at the
seeing-
Alamo.
We're not seeing it at the
It's
Alamo.
at the Alamo.
Okay, but Dom would hate this, but my song of the week is Billie Eilish, Everything I Wanted.
I don't hate that. I just
I like Billie Eilish.
okay. That's
Billie
fair.
Eilish
That's
isn't
fair.
bad. She isn't bad.
She's got a good voice.
You're expecting me to just hate on everything. I'm not a
like Billie
hater. I'm a
Eilish.
lover.
You don't like
Because
Billie
it's
Eilish.
February. It's the season of love. We're all here loving
Oh,
things.
so now you like Billie Eilish?
Except Baby Peanut. Because that's not even clever name. That's not even
It's
a clever
not even.
name.
They were very clearly just going, "Oh wow, haha,
Baby Yoda?
Yoda."
Baby Peanut. Funny. I don't know. But yeah, let's see what the chat's going on.
They're
I
just
mean,
asking where the
PlayStation
chat
songs.
is.
Oh, the chat's in front of us right now.
It's
but-
literally right here, and then I have it on my phone right here.
Yeah.
Whenever
Oh,
he switches.
well then you just monitor
Yeah.
the chat. Perfect. So that's our songs for the week. Keep it real. Keep them tunes bumping. It's going good. So moving right
Chat's
along,
down.
Jose,
Hello.
as I've mentioned many times, you have been a big influence on me on like what animes. You've introduced me to a lot. So and Courtney, you've introduced me to one. We'll talk about that one first. Danganronpa. Yeah. Tell me. You are a huge Danganronpa fan.
I wouldn't say huge, just because I cosplay Junko.
You cosplay like 10 characters from it.
Three.
3 characters from it. 4.
3.
4, 3, whatever. You cosplay a lot from it. You got me into it. It was a PSP game
Yes, it was.
turned anime, turned TikTok icon.
Turned PlayStation Vita game. Turned PlayStation.
So all
game.
you ticker and talkers out there, I know you know what Danganronpa is.
It's also on Steam. Like you
Would
can
you-
also
It is
play
on
it
Steam.
on.
Would you rather be a ticker or a talker? Let us know in the
Oh,
chat.
I'm a
Yeah,
talker.
yeah,
I'm
you
a
would-
talker. Like,
yeah, I'm
in
a
hands
the
down.
chat below, ticker or
Yeah,
talker.
hashtag tick
Smash that tick
hashtag
button.
talk.
But it's also available on Steam. I consider it a really fun game.
Murder mystery.
I like the mystery
Yeah,
stuff.
it's good.
Really fun.
It's good stuff. It's got a
And-
good style to it.
Yeah, the anime is really good. The anime
There's just someone at my front door. It's fine.
The anime actually doesn't take place at the same time as the game does. So that's a fun little thing.
Yeah, you get a lot of
There's a lot
There's
of
a lot of, like,
different
diversity
Yeah,
and,
there
and
are layers.
alternate,
periods.
There are
alternate
layers.
tellings. I don't know. It's got a good style. It's really fun. It's a murder mystery. All the blood is pink. It's got some.
Yeah,
It
I
also
love
has
that.
like a third-person
TikTok.
shooter spin-off game. So.
Yes,
Does it really?
Yes.
Yeah, Trigger Happy Havoc.
Yeah.
Why am I just learning of this now? I love third-person shooters.
It's kind of clunky.
Can I be Junko with a gun?
No.
No.
Oh, who do you play as?
Hajime, right?
No, you. I haven't played it myself, but like you play as
Oh no,
one
you're
of the
thinking of
protagonist-
Ultra Despair Girls.
Ultra Despair Girls, yeah.
Yeah, no, you play Makoto Naegi's
yeah.
little sister, and Junko's actually not in it.
The more you know.
Toko is though. Genocide
Oh yeah,
Show.
she is.
Yeah.
She is. Yeah.
Like my
Yeah.
favorite Final Fantasy game is Dirge of Cerberus, the third-person shooter where you play as Vincent Valentine.
He absolutely loathes turn-based games.
Oh yeah, I don't like.
We have tried to to show him so many different things,
And it's like-
he thinks League of Legends is turn-based. Like,
No, I think League of Legends is. I put that with point and click. That's a point and click
that's
game.
a point-and-click game.
Yeah, just like Diablo and all the Telltale games. They're all point and clicks.
Danganronpa's more point-and-click than those games.
I didn't say Danganronpa wasn't a point and
He's never
click.
played Danganronpa.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, he hasn't actually seen
That's fair.
any of the gameplay. He's watched the
Anime.
Sue me.
Watch the
Sue
manga.
me.
He's watched the manga. No, he's watched the anime, and honestly, I feel like that's the best way to do because the first anime is the game play by play, but the second anime is not the game at all whatsoever.
No, the second anime is
The second
like
anime is before the game.
yeah, it's
Go figure.
See,
Whatever.
see
It's
everyone
the more you know.
before they die.
the only game that isn't covered really in the timeline
Is
is 2.
Ultra Despair Girls.
Well, I was
yeah.
gonna say 2, right? Well, 2, right? Because it's like the second anime takes place prior to 2, and then like the third anime is like a sequel,
Yeah, and then Ultra Despair Girls is kind of just like
a thing that they threw out.
happens.
Yeah.
I just enjoy it.
story.
So
Though they
there's
animated the
Danganronpa.
cutscenes, so I guess it's kind of
Another anime. Now I can't. I'm trying to remember. Jose, did you get me into this one, or did
I got you into
Or did we get into it at the same? We got into it together.
I started talking to you about it specifically because hello, Nicole, daughter of Q.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, we've got viewers
Good
here
morning.
from.
But,
yeah, they're in Australia.
Oh right, yeah. I was kind of confused there for a second, but I am a huge Trigger fan. I have followed a lot of like their crew from like back in the Gynax days and all that, and you know, I really like a lot of things that they do. I have kind of flip-flopped on my opinion on things like Kill la Kill for a little bit, but as it currently stands, it is one of my favorite animes, you know, just period.
Still
Kill la Kill?
Kill la Kill.
Like specifically, your opinion has flip flopped, but it is still one of your favorites.
Yeah, no, my opinion on Kill la Kill specifically has flip-flopped, but I've kind of like let it sit and like rewatched it a few times.
I need to watch through it like again.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But
it's got just enough schlocky dumb like shit for me to like
to not like it.
No. For me to like just
okay.
kind of like put it back as like background. It's like put it in the background while I'm like doing other things. But at the same time, like I do enjoy like some of the like deeper things they throw in there. But with that in mind, I started talking about Darling in the Franxx a few months prior to it.
So interesting
releasing.
thing is that I think learned about this anime at my first KatsuCon back in 2018 because that was like right when it came out. It came out like it was like January, February was when it came out.
Yeah, you got into it right after Devilman.
Oh
yeah. Which is
me and
another
him-
one we will
both
talk
me and
about.
him had like binge watched.
It's another one
shit
we're
ton of
talking about.
anime.
But
Fun one.
I saw some things at Darling in the Franxx, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? I want to get into a new anime. So I talked to Jose about it, and Jose was like, yes, Studio Trigger, all this good stuff. Let's watch it. And sat down, watched it. I don't think I've ever had an anime that like every episode made me cry. Like I love Darling in the Franxx.
I would say it's the biggest disappointment for me from Trigger.
I didn't like the finale.
I mean, yeah, the ending.
No,
They rushed it way too much. It could have lasted longer.
Yeah. It either should have lasted longer, or they should have ended this first season. Like
They should have made it
This
before.
definitely was like a 2-season show.
Before, yeah.
They should have ended it when freaking Hero and Zero Two like finally like you know conjoined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It was
at that point, they should have really just kind of.
a rushed ending because it wasn't, and I wouldn't even go to
look,
say.
now they have kids, but they look the exact same. Like,
I feel like it wasn't a bad ending, but it was an ending that needed 40 episodes of development.
It needed another season. It needed another season
Yeah,
at
it
the
needed
very
more.
least.
Yeah.
At the very least.
But I wouldn't say the ending itself as an ending was bad, but it was bad because it didn't get the development it deserved.
I don't know. I've yet to go back and rewatch it, but
Okay.
I do
the
feel
chat is
that.
saying don't spoil it. Sorry.
Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to
Darling.
go into like the spoiler material that.
Thanks for that
really
cover.
pissed me
We were
off,
about to just
but, yeah,
spill it.
we were about to
Sorry.
kind of go spilly.
But
But-
the
wait,
animation of it's really
Quick
great. I
warning:
like it.
if we do end up going into any spoilers, we will try to give you guys like a heads up, you know, just so you guys can
cover
like,
your
mute it
ears.
or
I
cover your
won't.
ears or.
I'll
Hell
take my
yeah.
hat off,
take
and then
it
when I
off.
put my hat
But,
back on,
I'm gonna dive right into a spoiler right now.
uh-oh.
Oh hell yeah!
You guys seen the new Sonic?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do anything. I haven't seen it.
I saw
Wait,
this meme.
you know what? I did hear Eggman's in it.
Eggman?
I saw a meme recently that
Ooh.
was like Sonic the Hedgehog is a Fire Emblem character because he uses a sword, has blue hair, and is in multiple pornographies.
And, and you forgot the most important part. Andy's in Smash.
And he's in Smash.
Yeah, and he's in Smash. Well, there's not 5 versions of him in Smash.
Yeah,
so.
that's. I mean,
Oh.
yet.
Yet.
Oh, yeah.
When is
Is
my
Shadow in
Knuckles?
Smash?
When is Knuckles? I mean, Shadow uses a gun, so like you can't.
It's Shadow.
They gave
The
Joker his gun.
And
Yeah.
that's
They
a BB gun.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. In Persona 5, that's just a BB gun.
Liars.
Shadow
So-
literally just has a gun.
Shadow just has a gun.
Yeah, and he says like shit and damn it.
No, he just says, damn. Nice.
Damn. I'm sure he says hell
It's ingrained
too.
in my brain
I'm sorry.
because I played the
HE double L.
entire game.
Oh god.
But anyways, we also watched Jose. This is my favorite one Jose got me into, was because I came over to his house to do something completely unrelated, and he said, no, sit down. And I was like, why? And he's like, sit down. And he just puts Devilman Crybaby on. I said, what's this? And he said, just
That's
watch.
the same thing Emily did
And I
to
went,
me.
okay. And I fell in love.
You can't because I had watched the first 2
and then
episodes.
I cosplayed it at KatsuCon.
I had watched
the
the first
same
2
thing
episodes,
M did to me.
and Devilman Crybaby is an anime that I would highly recommend everybody to like just kind of go in blind because you cannot.
I would say you have to be at least somewhat prepared.
You have to.
Nah,
okay.
I liked going in blind.
Going in blind.
Because I remember watching it, I like literally like was frozen. I was just like,
intense.
What?
It's intense.
It's like,
Although I do have to say,
two?
I feel like unlike a lot of things that do things just for shock value and people think are good, but it's really, it was just shocking.
They did a good job.
I feel like even though Devilman has a lot of shocking things in it, it's not all just for the shock.
Yeah, like it's genuinely good.
It adds to the story.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I really liked it. I thought it was great. And it made me get into the original Devilman, too. And that's what I really like about, like, these renditions of, like, really old things, is that I can...
I love the art style.
get back...
My biggest take on Devilman, really, is that, love it or hate the way that Netflix handles anime, it allows a lot of, like, darker materials or, like, more gory animes to kind of, like...
Dorohedoro!
Like Dorohedoro.
On Netflix.
I have recently been getting into Gantz.
I want to get into that so bad.
Specifically the manga. So
I want to get into that so bad.
Knowing that Gantz has both like a big CG movie and a really old anime that both cover completely different parts of the manga, I feel that the best way to kind of get honor Gantz, given its dark subject matter, would probably be Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix really does.
I mean, and I'm like, I've talked about it before. I'm hyped for the CG Ghost in the Shell movie that's going to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
Yeah.
We got a chat question.
Hello.
What is your opinion on Death Note?
Love
I
it.
personally
One of the greatest animes of all time. Netflix movie was one of the worst films ever made.
I saw the Netflix movie and I thought it was
haven't
okay.
read. Has anybody read the spin-off, the one-off that they just released?
The Trump one-off?
I read about that. And
It's
I thought
funny.
It was really good.
I literally read it on Monday when we were hanging out. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. It's really short.
Who is that new character?
Isn't that light?
Well, and then isn't Nier in it? Like old Nier?
I don't even remember.
Oh. Well.
But what I do know is that, it's pretty great. Go read it if you can.
Death Note's great. Well, we got another anime up here on, and I wanted to bring this up because Jose likes to do this. He likes to sit me down and go watch this anime, and I'll go, okay. And sometimes I'm like, this is great. And sometimes I'm like, not for me. And this was one of the ones.
I thought this was Promare.
It is a very similar. They came out like in the same time.
They did the Happy Feet thing. They did the Happy Feet thing where they said this subject, like when Happy Feet came out, a bunch of other Penguin movies came out, like Surf's Up and March of the Penguins and all that. So then Promare came out, so they're like, firefighters, we're gonna make a firefighter anime.
I actually heard like the opposite. That they were making this anime and somebody in Trigger managed to get like some like heads up about that, and Trigger then like went on
and they pulled the trigger on it.
Trigger?
Supposedly.
Promare is,
Promare.
Okay.
Yeah, Promare is.
That's why Leo
What do you mean
has
supposedly?
a really familiar art style.
I don't know if that's legit or not. Like I said, I did like some research for a few days and I couldn't find too much on it.
Wait, what do you mean Promare is supposedly?
From Trigger. What I heard, not supposedly. It is Trigger, but like supposedly they are the ones that like stole the idea.
Firefighter.
Oh, and it's just a movie.
Yeah. It's just a movie.
Promare is just a movie.
No.
But Fire Force, I ended up dropping it actually.
Even you dropped it.
I ended up dropping it. I felt that it's made by some guy who made Soul Eater. So
because you were really trying to get me on it when you sat me down to watch it.
Because I really like the premise. I legitimately like the premise.
The premise is okay, but
because they're literally like firefighter paladins fighting fire demons, and that shit's like right up my alley. But I just didn't really end up enjoying it. Like I started kind of like pushing episodes back and like watching other shit.
It was like
Blue Exorcist.
Yeah, that made me think of Blue Exorcist.
It was too anime Fire Force. Like it was too like haha fan service, haha. Oh, he has a silly thing that he does when he fights, and like I don't know. It was too like 2006. A Smile XD anime for me.
Which makes sense given the fact that it was written by the same guy who did Soul Eater. So if you guys like Soul Eater, you kind of know what to expect.
I never got into Soul Eater, so goes and figures. Now, here's an anime that I think Alex
showed both of us.
Yes. And I need to have Alex on here.
Our mutual friend Avery had actually started telling me about this anime when it was airing. And
that was back when I was in college, and she was like, hey, watch Golden Kamui. And I was like,
the
okay.
only thing I knew about this anime was it's a really shitty like CG bear, and I kept making fun of the CG bear whenever she brought it up because I had like a full plate. I didn't have time to watch it, so I'd be like, haha, CG bear. About half a year later, our friend Alex walked up to us and said, hey, how about, we sit down and watch this anime?
And Alex never suggests anime.
He never suggests anime.
So whenever he's like, let's watch this anime, I'm like, I know it's going to be good.
It is a historical anime?
Which is why he likes it.
Which is why
he's
likes
a huge history buff. So it's during the Russo-Japanese War.
Just after.
Just after, which is a very unexplored time period in media. We talked a lot about Golden Kamui last week when we had Adrienne, because she really likes it too. And like I was saying last week, it explores.
It is not Jotaro, FBI boy. It is.
Oh yeah, he does kind of look like Jotaro, and that's kind of the joke.
Our friend cosplays.
My joke is that he looks like Inspector Gadget.
He looks a lot like Inspector Gadget, I have to admit.
No, but anytime Dan cosplays him, I think it's his Jotaro cosplay.
Oh, and he's bringing it to Katsu.
He's bringing
it.
But it has one of the most fleshed out like ensemble casts of like any anime that I've seen. It is almost Guy Ritchie-esque in how it handles a lot of its characters.
Guy Ritchie, that's an interesting
because Guy Ritchie does like a really good job with I'm thinking particularly Snatch. Like he handled.
I need to
like,
rewatch Snatch.
It is my favorite movie, but just fun fact. But he handles like the ensemble cast incredibly well. Everybody gets like their good amount of screen time while still following the people who they kind of at first introduce as the protagonists, but I don't think there's even a single unlikable character in this anime.
Yeah.
Like even the antagonists are likable.
And that's why like I've seen memes that group both Golden Kamui, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Dorohedoro all in the same like realm because they all have this similar way of handling characters, where all the characters get a lot of screen time, they're all very likable, and it's just silly fun with very serious settings.
Yeah.
And that is true about all three of those series.
So very slight spoilers to a single element of a single gag. They start kind of cooking up some otter meat. And otter meat apparently is an aphrodisiac. And
according to the anime logic.
According to anime logic.
I already knew that. It's common knowledge here in Florida.
Oh, shit. No shit.
Well, river otters don't hit the same as ocean otters.
Yeah, they do not hit the same.
You got to get that ocean otter.
But what's it called? What happens? When like you got those otter fumes like wafting, and there's like a group of just incredibly sad, like beaten up men just kind of chilling in the same enclosed room.
They play naked sumo together.
They play naked sumo.
Yeah, no, that was the meme, though. It was a Venn diagram. I think I said this last week, too.
You did.
It was the most JoJo part of the anime.
But it was a Venn diagram that said weird and gay, and then in the middle was JoJo, and on the weird end was Dorohedoro, and on the gay end was Golden Kamui.
Okay, yeah. That's I can
Nadia said that they want an anime about you, me, and Jose.
Okay.
And all of our friends.
Get started on it.
I'd be the swirly glasses.
Start anime.
Yeah, start.
Swirly glasses.
I'll greenlight it.
Oh yeah, the like.
Call me when the storyboard's done, and I'll come review it. I'll help direct it.
I'll voice my character.
Yeah, we'll do all the voices for it. Just get it going.
This one make our lives more interesting than they are.
What if they just did an anime that like tracked American and European politics? But just, like a week late.
Didn't they do?
Like a week late. I'm sure that exists.
Oh my god!
Didn't they do? Or was it just? I remember seeing something about somebody turning like Donald Trump's son into an anime.
Oh yeah, no, because he reads
was it a
anime.
manga?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
it's because he reads anime.
Yeah. Donald Trump's son. What's his name? The young one.
Baron.
Yeah, he's really into anime, and there's someone made like a manga of him or something. It's something I gotta look into again, but I remember seeing something about that.
I just think it'd be so funny because it's almost as dramatic as television now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You can get real into it.
Most definitely.
But JoJo, Alex, who was the original
Alex
one?
and Greg got us into JoJo. Our friends Alex and Greg got us into JoJo back in 2012. And it took me a little bit longer to kind of get into it because the first time they started watching it, I was like horribly sick and feverish, laying on the floor while they were just screaming at Joseph fighting Straits.
And as I've said before in the past, that was back when I still thought anime was dumb. I was in my in-between phase where I had already been into anime and then got out of it, and then I was like, nah, anime's dumb. I don't like it. And they were like, oh, we're gonna watch anime. I'm like, this is dumb. I don't like it.
JoJo part?
So
my favorite JoJo part?
Yeah, what is it?
Animated.
Animated part. Probably 4.
Yeah.
4 is absolutely wonderful. So we got My Hero.
Yeah, so you got me into
I got him into My Hero Academia. I started watching I binged the first season of My Hero, and then almost immediately read the entire manga up through the end of like the Kamino fight. If once again, I don't want to go into too much spoilers, but
see, I don't even know who that is.
Like Kamino, the Kamino Ward. It's the end of freaking. All right, so spoilers. It's All Might versus All for One.
Oh, the first one. Okay, that's actually where I stopped watching. Yeah. I need to catch up again.
I read through that, and I spent that entire night squealing like a little pig.
That's hot.
Yeah. I mean, I do it a lot. But
that was a horrible pig impersonation.
Yeah, I absolutely love My Hero. And I've been catching up with the manga. I just got past with the anime, I mean.
Okay.
And
I actually
just got past,
later in the cast we do have some My Hero news. So stay tuned, because My Hero is an anime that I'm not super into, but I do really appreciate it. I like a lot of things about it. I'm just not super into it, so I'm not caught up with the anime. I've yet to ever read the manga, but there is something that's coming that I think actually makes me want to get back into it again for the sole reason.
What's that, Dominic?
You'll have to find out later in the cast.
Spoil it.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Stay tuned
till the end. So yeah, My Hero is really good. Courtney, thoughts? My Hero?
I refuse to watch it because I cosplay and I know very creepy cosplay fans. So I just they kind of ruined.
Yeah, I mean that's up with like a lot of things. Just the fandoms can ruin it.
I tend to avoid it, but no matter what, it comes up.
No,
on
Ruby ruined itself.
No matter what, it comes up on my Instagram feed, and like Leon.
Oh yeah, I didn't have that.
He's
listed.
the scariest All Might in the world.
Does he have like the shadow eyes and everything?
Leon Shiro does the full cell shading, and it is horrifying to see in person. And
he started doing that with all his cosplays.
It's so scary.
Okay,
it's an interesting effect.
The Promised Neverland is actually an incredibly good
okay, so this
series.
So unlike Fire Force, where I only watched the first episode and refused to watch more, I watched the first episode of this and wanted to watch more, but Jose showed it to me when the first episode came out. So there was no more to watch.
I've since finished it, and
without me,
I haven't had a chance to read through the manga yet.
Without me,
I mean,
without me,
fuck you. But
hey, Alex sat me down and read all of Scott Pilgrim to me. So why don't you sit me down and read all of Promised Neverland to me?
Did he tuck you in too?
Yeah.
I love Alex.
Sat me down, tucked me in. He brought me some snacks, and he read the entire, literally beginning to end, all of Scott Pilgrim to me.
The funniest thing is that I completely believe that he would tuck you in and read that to you.
And then to get
middle school Alex. Was that middle school Alex?
This was middle school, yeah.
That was middle school Alex.
And then to try to get me into JoJo, he started reading part 4 to me. And then I went, no, this is actually good. I'm gonna read. I'm a big boy.
Such an angel.
I can read this because he likes voice acting. So he was like, he did all the voices for everyone. It's a lot of fun.
But yes, The Promised Neverland is incredibly good. Like Devil May Cry Baby, I would highly recommend you go into it not knowing anything.
Go in blind. Go in
if you can.
Blind.
Obviously, this came out last year, so like there are spoilers abound. But I would highly recommend that if you can stay blind while going into the series, do so. Do it either anime, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love the cinematography that they like did with it, or
Can you do animated
the manga
cinematography?
kind of like the framing and stuff, like just treat it like a movie, and like kind of like do the different frames and stuff, like
who's like, wait, you can't put a camera on an anime.
But I mean,
No, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's a theoretical camera.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're still looking through the lens. So yeah, no, I liked it. I want to watch the rest of it. Thought it was really cool. I think that's all we had on the list, but I did want to talk about RWBY.
RWBY. So RWBY.
I love
RWBY.
If you guys know, like it's been like in the zeitgeist what with the whole Vic Mignogna shit that's been happening, but
Wait, was Vic in it?
Vic was in it. He was like one of the main characters.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, who was he?
Crow.
The
with
teacher
a Q.
guy.
Okay, yeah.
So to be fair, this is a show that I've watched all of, and I can't tell you.
No, not even. We haven't watched the last 2 seasons.
Oh, we haven't watched the last 2 seasons.
I only watched the first 2
Well,
seasons, and I had no idea Vic was in it.
I have seen everything
Rooster
up to the
Teeth, get
last.
on it!
Well,
I think
the
he's
show's
no
really
longer.
old. I know he's
know.
kicked out.
But
Okay, good.
point is, me and the guys, like all of us, Alex, Greg, Dom, and I, just started watching.
I hope
RWBY
everyone knows who
together.
these people are by now, because I
I
talk
know.
about them a lot.
But we started watching
Y'all
RWBY all of a
like
sudden, and we got through painfully. Like, hated almost every single moment of it.
I can't tell you a single thing about RWBY.
I cosplayed RWBY.
I like. Did you?
Yeah. I cosplayed Ruby.
Oh, RWBY.
Yeah.
RWBY.
Like,
RWBY.
continue talking and I'll find it.
But yeah, like it is. In my opinion, I think it is a cool. It was a cool idea that after Montium's tragic, passing, it just sort of.
Poor Monty.
It kind of fell apart. And recently, there is
Just like Disney.
there is some.
I think I restarted it just because Monty.
Really? There is some tea to go along with it, actually.
Oh.
They, what's it called? So, apparently Crow, formerly Vic Mignogna's character, was
Formerly
introduced
Vic
with
Mignogna's.
I haven't watched it, but I've been keeping track of it.
Okay.
They introduced a character who had a power and that was the exact opposite. Crow's entire deal is that he's unlucky, so they introduced a character who was lucky. And him and Clover were like pretty close, and the fandom kind of like jumped on it, and they immediately wanted them to ship them.
Was it Komida?
No, wait, yeah, kind of actually. But so after what was apparently an incredibly stupid fight, the Clover character ends up dying, to which fandom got kind of upset, and Rooster Teeth went, "Oh, we're sorry, guys. We didn't think that this ship was gonna be so popular." 2 weeks later, they started releasing merch of them two together.
Yeah,
And-
no, Rooster Teeth gets on it.
Rooster Teeth gets on it, but the timing was kind of bad.
That's me in a
Kind of
Ruby
bad.
Rose cosplay.
Oh look, it's little Courtney.
This was 2012.
With a skeleton man.
Jesus.
Yeah, this was 2012.
Is this still on your Instagram?
Yeah, we spray painted my hair.
I like the
black.
caption. Met this cool guy at MegaCon.
This is 2014. This was 6 years ago.
Look at that cool guy.
He was really cool. He gave me a business card, and I can't remember what his username was. I think it was like the Skeleton Pirate or something. I think
Just
he still
the
does this
skeleton
thing.
He
pirate.
is the
Yeah.
skeleton
The
pirate.
He
Skeleton
is.
But yeah, good old RWBY. So
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? But moving on. Before we move on, we've got a little ad. We've got to run our ads. Paying the bills. Check it. Perfect.
Wow, I can't believe Dom Gold sold out.
Sold out. You mean sold merch?
Oh,
I hope our merch sells out.
Oh,
it's
But,
Gura.
it's Gura.
Yeah. Check it out. Need a t-shirt. Helps keep the lights on.
Keeps your body warm.
Keeps your body warm. Yeah, if you get... That looks great. We'll get into that because we're going to be talking Katsu later in the cast.
You will see what I'm looking at
Will
after
they?
Katsu.
Oh, yeah, they will. Yeah, there's a
'Cause
lot coming.
I'm gonna do the
There's a
photos
lot
for
coming.
them.
So, Jose, I wanted to talk a little about... We've got a lot of hobbies we do together.
Yes,
A lot of stuff.
I do.
I do, you do. I do, you do, we do, we all do. I mean, we've done cosplay together.
We have.
We did
We
Dorohedoro.
just got to Kurosabe on
Katsukabe.
Oh, Katsukabe.
Yeah,
Katsukabe.
Katsukabe just aired in the anime. His
Look at
character.
Alex and
Oh yeah,
stuff,
Alex
too.
is in this picture too. Check
Alex,
it out.
honestly, I love his Shin so much.
Shin?
Yeah.
Shin.
The guy with the heart mask,
That's his name.
Shin.
His name's
Shin. It's named Shin.
Literally, when I think Shin, I think Alex.
We did that.
I feel like Alex fits him so well.
We did that in 2018, I believe. That shoot.
2017.
2017.
Was that 2017?
Was it 2017? For AWA?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was. It was 2017. So we were way ahead of the game.
Last time I
so all
watched
y'all
Shinzo.
out there trying to do Dorohedoro groups, you're probably in my Dorohedoro group
Bring the chat back
because we have a huge one coming up at Katsu, which we'll talk about later in the cast, but not just yet. But yeah, we've cosplayed it together.
Yeah,
we're thinking about doing.
Both me and Alex actually threw together our costumes within like 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
You can kind of tell the difference between our skills there. I literally just got a fucking suit and some Sharpies and like a fake cigarette. And
Alex made an entire
heart mask
in one night. We also do cooking together.
Yes.
Speaking of Dorohedoro and gyoza, the first time I attempted to make gyoza was actually with this boy.
Yep.
So we made.
God, I wish we still had the video of that.
Did we have a video of that?
We did like a live stream.
Me and Alex did like a live stream.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Alex was like
He was having
he was
fun.
like harassing someone on chat.
Alex was there.
No, he wasn't harassing.
I don't remember this. Was this on my Instagram?
Right.
Was this on mine?
This was on your Instagram.
This was on your Instagram.
Well, like
This was
another
your
fun
own
fact
phone.
about me, I want to go into culinary school, so I like to cook. I am incredibly amateurish, but both me and him started doing like the a gyoza recipe from Dorohedoro.
Yeah. I actually like went so far as to get like the actual plant they use, which is called shiso, and I started growing that in my backyard just so I could make accurate gyoza. So I got really into it. I really want to do some like cooking videos.
We should.
I would like to.
There is a vast
There's a lost
quantity
one somewhere on my hard drive.
of stuff that
So
we could do.
Now you're cooking.
Yeah, now we're
with
cooking.
Dom.
Yeah. We could be cooking all kinds of anime food. Yeah, I've gotten Jose's.
really good.
I've liked cooking, but Jose has helped me like it even more. So
Yeah, I mean,
You know what's better than cooking?
what?
Video games.
Video
Video
games.
games.
You know what's even better than video games? Tabletop
games.
Warhammer 40K. Speaking,
It's okay.
that was you tried so hard for that segue, Taylor.
Well,
You did great.
So this is also something that Alex actually got us into.
nope, that was me. I got Alex into it.
You got Alex into it?
I got Alex into it. Are
you sure?
I was a Warhammer.
Because I know if Alex was here, he would fight you.
He would
He would
but
fight
he's
you on
wrong
this.
because
Okay.
I got
Well, you're hearing it first. So
I got
next,
into Warhammer in the 7th grade, and both Alex and Greg would make fun of me for reading Warhammer books at school. So, come like, I think it was like 11th or 12th grade, when we actually had spending money of our own, we started buying, he bought a starter kit for Warhammer because I had gotten him into the lore. And so I went, oh, shit, I need to catch up. And then I bought my own starter kit for Warhammer, and everyone else just kind of...
yeah, next cast we have, I'm just gonna have you and Alex throw down on who got into Warhammer first.
Okay, we will.
I mean, I'll be honest. Out of everybody in the group, I'm probably the least into it. But I'm also like
I don't think you have bought a single model.
I'm. What do you
Jose
mean?
has gifted me models.
We have. I think we have.
No.
that's not even Warhammer.
That's not even Warhammer.
But
Oh.
I think every
thought
single.
it was.
I'm pretty sure every single model you own has been gifted to you either during.
No,
Christmas
I
or
bought
your
my own
birthday.
Tempesta Scion. That my
Did you
first
buy-
one.
Did you buy a single box or like okay
A box.
Maybe.
I bought my first squad of Scions.
That may be
Because Alex sat me down and said, what do you want to do? And I found them and I liked them and we went to that. And then he made me buy $50 in paint.
Ever.
He literally said, okay, now that you bought your $40 model kit,
buy $50.
buy $50 of paint. So, because Alex got super into painting the models before he even learned how to play the game. Because I don't even think he was into playing the game.
No,
he just wanted to paint the models.
He wasn't into playing the game specifically because he would get fucking stomped by Greg. No one can beat Greg because Greg cheats. This
Greg's a
is
god.
You're hearing it first. You're hearing the real. This is actual discourse in our friend group that you're getting live right now.
Greg fucking cheats, and don't let him tell you otherwise because he's a fucking
pretty sure
liar.
Greg is a demigod.
I'm gonna have each of you on here individually
Talking about Warhammer at different points.
and then I'm gonna all have you at the beginning of one cast just arguing about it. So, for any of you that know about Warhammer, I flopped between like doing like regular Militarum, and then I was doing Tempesta Scions, and now I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna take Sisters of Battle as well. I'm gonna get the box now that they have the multi-head kit.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get the starter kit because I was like, I don't know. I want to build my own list.
Huh?
What is mine?
Yours?
What?
Oh, Infinity.
You have Infinity, which is a completely
different tabletop game.
different company.
Check them out, Corvus Belli Infinity. They got some good ass games.
Yeah, so unlike Games Workshop models, which are predominantly plastic, Infinity has like little aluminum models.
Yeah,
they are
metallic.
I don't
really
think they're pewter, but they are metallic and they are a bit heavier.
Very breakable.
They can be, but
Every
they
single
have
one you gave
much
me
higher.
has a piece broken off of
Oh
it.
Jesus.
They're not broken. The glue just came off.
Oh yeah, it's just a blue one again.
Well, maybe we'll do a paint cast.
Actually, if you want to strip them from the primer, just throw them into a nail polish remover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that will completely remove both the super paint and the paint, but super glue. I mean, and the paint, but like leave the models completely fine.
Huh, okay.
They're just black prime though. She probably want to paint. We should do a paint day or paint cast or something. Actually,
5
if you
hours
guys
later we finished painting.
if you guys followed me way back when
Taylor, I got it.
I was doing, I refuse to eat Tom and Friends.
Yeah, I have it open on my phone.
But what was I talking about?
Paint cast.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was streaming on that one. What was that called?
Uplive?
Uplive.
Yeah, when I was streaming on Uplive,
That's a real big throwback.
I did some paint streaming on that. So if
At
you've
my
been
house,
a real
actually.
at your
At my
house,
place.
if
Yeah, that was a
you
weird
are a
time.
real OG and followed me on Uplive, you saw me paint some minis.
And work on Hero.
Oh yeah, Hero. Yeah, I was literally in the background for him working on Hero. I was
only
off
cosplay
in
that
the
you
corner.
were
Oh, my darling and the
sitting
friends
down
cosplay.
on
Yeah.
my phone, kind of just wallowing while he was playing on it
Yeah.
or working on Hero.
Yeah, that's the only cosplay you ever made on a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I don't even remember. That part of my life has kind of been erased. So.
Yeah, we've kind of...
Oh well.
Streaming apps are very troublesome.
Oh well.
Don't do it.
But yeah, lots of hobbies, lots of fun stuff. Check out Warhammer, everyone.
If you have the spending money to spare.
Right.
Yeah.
If you have less spending money, check out Corvus Belli's Infinity.
Or you could just paint paintings. You don't have to paint figures.
Yeah, sticks and twigs.
Yeah,
Sticks and twigs out in the
Those are
backyard.
really great too.
Throw Hot Wheels to your little sister.
There you
Yeah.
go. Fun stuff. So, yeah, we also do a lot of like D&D RP stuff too. Yep. Do Star Wars Edge of Empire. We do
Genesis, which is the Edge of Empire system.
We do like actual
D&D.
D&D. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let me know in the comments below if you did a D&D, who would you play as? But moving right along, I know you
Look at him, he's beautiful.
I know you all want the news. KatsuCon is coming up in the coming
Katsu
week.
confirmed.
We will be dark next week because we'll be at Katsu, but which means the
We
next
will be
cast
hosting a meet though.
will have a lot of stuff, a lot of content.
There is.
We're showing the pictures out of order. But that's fine because we are announcing officially my cosplay lineup. We are doing Cheetaruma Saturday of KatsuCon for the Dorohedoro group that will be meeting up at 12:30 p.m. Saturday of KatsuCon.
I think in front of the hotel, right?
In front of the hotel near the waterfront is where we're projected to be. I just want to get there and confirm that that's going to be an okay place for like 30, 40 people to show up to.
Yeah, because we have a lot.
So,
also,
but there's
going to be a mosh pit at the gazebo.
There is a Facebook group for KatsuCon Dorohedoro meetup. If you search it, you'll probably find it. That's what the page looks like. Join it if you're going to be there. Also, there's another group that has been started for 2... So this is at 12:30 on Saturday. Then at 2 p.m. on Saturday, there is another group for a mosh pit at the gazebo. So be there, be square. The mosh pit at the gazebo, you don't have to be in Dorohedoro cosplay. But all of us Dorohedoro cosplayers will be parading there, blasting some Slipknot, and moshing at the gazebo. Gonna be a great time. Hello?
You need to make the flag.
I do need to make a flag. So... if you're going to KatsuCon, there's a lot happening. So we're announcing I'm doing Cheetaruma Saturday, and I'm doing Sam Bridges Friday, maybe? We'll see.
A day.
Yeah, I decided to last minute Sam Bridges, but
This is going to be kind of a casual con because we're flying.
Yeah, this is my first time, like...
drive, so
well, no, I've flown for cons, like, once or twice before, but this is my first...
we usually drive.
Right. But this is my first time bringing like a big cosplay like this and flying. So we'll see how it turns out. It'll be fun. Also, I hope to see y'all there. Here's some behind the scenes progress videos of my Cheetoruma cosplay. If we can get them pulled up here. But it's been fun. It's been a fun build.
God, look at
oh yeah, there it is. Walking in the hooves.
Ooh, Cheetoruma.
Hoove is that?
He's got the moves in the hooves.
I got the moves in the hooves.
Ooh.
Oh,
cheeked
daddy.
up. Cheeked up.
Oh yeah, all cheeked up.
Cheetoruma's all cheeked up on it.
Yeah, that's my fun fact. That was my first time ever attempting to sew pants.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job.
And
dude, you have
I
to
did
show
it
the other video. It's
with
so
fur.
Good.
Oh jeez.
So that was very
Yeah, that
difficult.
one.
So here's more of it, kind of more completed. Oh yeah, in case my hat didn't give it away, I am cosplaying Sam Bridges as well. But there's me, Cheetoruma, running through. That tongue is made of felt and
It
latex.
looks so much more horrifying than the finished mask.
Yeah, it's spooky. We gotta get real spooky at KatsuCon, so it's gonna be fun. I'm real excited. Fun thing I did want to bring up. As I was walking out the door to make my way to the cast, I realized on my whiteboard that I have hidden in the corner of my room, so I rarely touch it.
It's very fucking hidden.
And
It's real
the
hidden.
text on it, anything I write on there stays there for months and then gets like, you can't erase it because it's been there for so long, it's dried. But this was my con list. This was my con list for all of 2019 up through now to KatsuCon. And so these were all my projected cosplays I was going to do. So MomoCon, I was going to do Fujita and Rohan, which I did end up doing.
We did do.
I went to MetroCon and I was going to do Mista and Seahawk from...
We didn't do anything for Metro.
No, Metro ended up being a mess.
Yeah, we kind of just wore normal.
And I don't think I'm going to go to that con again.
Yeah, no.
Unfortunately.
I want to know the story behind that. But
It wasn't
The hotel
any...
room was a mess. Everything was a mess.
It was just the con wasn't fun anymore. It was just the venue is like, there's a lot of security, which security is good, but there was so much security that there was only one entrance into the entire convention center.
And they bag
shit.
checked
And it was
at that
literally
entrance.
airport security.
Oh, God.
It was bag check, and you had to go through it at metal
They
detector.
had like FBI or no SWAT team people with guns.
Yeah, they
like,
had
just
fully armed
posted
SWAT
throughout the
everywhere. Like it was
they were keeping an eye out for them.
It was intense.
For them
It was
Joker
bad.
fans.
Yeah, I guess, but it made it really difficult to get into the con and just like enjoy it,
Yeah,
and it was
a
just like,
hassle. And then Dragon Con we didn't go to.
oh wait, Taylor, you took the list down. I was still reading from the list.
Taylor.
Boy,
Taylor.
boyo.
Taylor, we need
I
the
hope you all
list.
have photographic memories because I sure don't.
I
don't
was
even,
still reading off of this, but now it's gone off of here.
yeah, the whiteboard list.
Screenshot.
Yeah, that screenshot.
Oh.
You were
Yeah.
just fireballing through them all.
Yeah,
Well,
we're still going.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We
When you get my age, you'll understand.
aren't you like the same age as me?
So,
You're asking too many questions now.
and then we had
Dragon
Dragon
Con
Con,
next.
and that didn't happen, so I didn't go to Dragon Con. And then AWA, I did do Anasui, and I did do Dokuga from Dorohedoro, which was a cosplay I'd done before, but I revamped it and gave him the whole moth hood and everything.
Yeah.
I sadly didn't...
And you did Chota.
Oh yeah, I did do Winter Chota. So
Winter
technically I did test run
And I wore N.
Doro cosplays. And then Hallmat, I was planning on doing Vamp from Metal Gear Solid 4, but that didn't happen. But I did do Mista finally from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I did do Soda from Danganronpa.
Which he borrows soda like all the time. So.
And then KatsuCon's coming up, and we just announced I am doing Cheetoruma, and that's happening. But I was going to do Gappy from Part 8. That's not happening. And then I was going to do... We were going to do a Naruto
Yeah.
group.
Who's
Our roommates.
I was going to do Kakuzu, yeah.
Because Jacqueline and Lena were going to come originally.
Alex was going to come
Jesus.
originally.
So, like-
Oh Jesus.
and so Alex was going to do Hedon, and I was going to do Kakuzu.
God.
Yeah, we were like, let's just throw it back. And then everyone
Yeah.
who we were going with bailed.
Failed. Yeah, our room disbanded. We got a different room, and so Dom and I are like,
Yeah, so, but that's okay. We're doing the good old Sam Bridges Q picture. There he is.
There.
Yeah.
It's Norman Reedus.
What is that bracelet?
It's his cufflink.
It's his magic band.
It's a smart device that is a pair of handcuffs.
It allows you into Disney World.
No.
Yeah?
God.
I'm sure it does.
It also drains your blood. What?
Have you gone to Disney World?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a magic band.
That's a magic band.
Oh, okay. You're right. Well, that's KatsuCon. It's happening. Expect good stuff from it soon. So moving along, figure update. Usually when I do the figure update, it's about a figure I bought, but this one is about a very much anticipated figure. This was the My Hero Academia news I was talking about. They finally did it. They made a figure of Ashido Mina, and she's gorgeous.
Cheeked up.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good. I'm so happy that this figure finally came out. I'm so mad that it came out now, though, because pre-orders end, like, February 11th for it, and I'm like, I gotta go to Katsu. I don't have money for this. So
I mean, if it's gonna end up in the Crunchyroll store, they tend to have, like, sales every so often.
no, it is on the Crunchyroll store, but I don't know. I want to pre-order it because, like, I've been waiting for Ashido Mina merch for so long.
She's his favorite, like,
and she's finally here, and because this figure's out, I'm happy, and I'll go ahead and I will watch. I'll get back into My Hero.
Cryptic photo.
I'll get back into My Hero just because of this figure.
That's a good, was like.
Oh, I love
for a
that,
phone.
like, frozen screen.
You guys are looking ahead at too much stuff. You're
I'm
spoiling
sorry.
the cast.
I keep forgetting that, like, that's
the left side of the screen is stuff that isn't being aired. The right
what
side
I'm
of the
facing
screen
directly.
is
My
what's
defense, this is
aired.
the first one I've been on.
That's true. We're breaking the illusion. I'm sorry, fans. So now to give ourselves
Kayfabe.
what?
Kayfabe.
Kayfabe.
That's what wrestlers say when there's fans around, so they can keep like character on.
Kayfabe.
Kayfabe.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact.
I didn't know that was a term.
Is that like a
Thank you.
WWE?
It's like a WWE thing.
I bet
Thank you.
Stalin had a similar term.
Oh, so like
Most likely.
so they say kayfabe and then how do you spell that?
It's if I remember correctly, Kayefabe. Separate. So like it's K and then Fabe.
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 So it's literally.
So like somebody will whisper that to them if there's a fan nearby, and then they'll get into character.
Yeah. So like if John Cena is like hanging out with Triple H, they'll just go Kayfabe and just start punching each other. Like if there's like somebody nearby.
That's cool. To give ourselves a break, I'm going to show you, once again, my Intruser trailer, because that is actually live on Vimeo right now.
is.
Daug,
I
or
helped
Vimeo,
film it.
Vimeo.com/Daug/Intruser. Check it out. You can also buy a shirt of it on the Daug Threadless. Check it.
We're gonna listen to it without you.
I'm listening.
Check out my short film Intruser at vimeo.com/DALG/intruser to watch. Leave a comment. Show your grandmother. Let me know how you liked it. Thank you. It's spooky.
It's definitely spooky.
You know what's something we haven't talked about recently? You want to... Jose, you know it's something we haven't talked about recently?
Time to
Taylor.
talk to him.
Taylor, you know what's something we never talk about on this cast?
We never do.
Brexit?
That is...
Brexit's fucking dumb, and the Irish are gonna start bombing the border again.
Whoa, we're getting a lot of... Well, I was about to say we never talk about that, so you're right, but apparently now we do.
Yeah.
So that's
This is a Brexit cast.
Spaghetti
though,
westerns?
guys.
No, talk about Star Wars.
Star Wars!
We never talk about.
We never
Star
talk about
Wars.
Star Wars. Jose, we talk about Star Wars all the time, especially when we're lifting weights.
We do, actually, a lot. It pisses Alex off.
It pisses Alex off all the time. Every time we're at the gym, we're lifting weights, and we just go, you know what's great? Star Wars.
That's true.
Hand me the 50-pound. Mandalorian Season 2 got confirmed for October. Woo! I think they're gonna show more stuff related to the animated series in it, because they already showed the Darksaber. So I'm expecting to see Sabine live action. Please.
She's like...
Please, Dave Filoni. I'm asking you nicely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Obi-Wan got delayed.
Rest in peace.
But as one of the YouTubers I watch a lot, Star Wars Theory said, is this might be really good news, because the Obi-Wan series could have currently, as standing, been horrible. And so maybe it got delayed for good reasons.
Okay, but at the same time, it's supposedly like the scripts kept getting rejected as soon as they hit Kathleen Kennedy's desk.
Okay.
By that same light, though, Episode 9 could have been good.
That's true, and the scripts that kept getting denied were better. Mm-hmm. So, who knows? But exciting.
Woo!
This month, in just another week or so, I forget what the actual date is. I think next week.
I don't remember. I think it is next week at some point.
Clone Wars final season.
Wait, that's next week.
I think so. It's this month. I know for sure it's this month. Very excited. Some of the greatest characters of all time in Star Wars. Ahsoka Tano. Great stuff.
Great stuff.
Great stuff.
Great stuff.
Jose's excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Courtney's excited.
I haven't watched it.
Courtney's excited. So, good stuff. Let me know in the chat your favorite Star Wars.
And it doesn't have to be like actual canon too. If you guys like, like the fucking Bane saga or some shit.
Well, that's why I wanted to bring up Knights of the Old Republic, because it's rumored it's getting remade, which would be incredible.
There are some rumors flying around the internet. I'm the one who brought them up the first time.
Yes, at the gym.
But at the
when
gym,
we were doing Skull Crushers.
As you do.
As we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tricep workout.
You grab the weight and just go.
We're actually planning on doing anime workout videos, so stay tuned for that.
Think like porn parodies, but they're like gym parodies. Like instead of fucking, they just go to the gym.
Yeah.
But yes, KOTOR. KOTOR is great. Like we said, there are rumors on the internet that it is going to be remade.
Darth Revan, please.
And supposedly it's going to be a full remake, not just a remaster. So it will supposedly have story changes that are going to bring it in line with current canon.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I heard, obviously this is like not a true rumor, but I heard a rumor that if they were going to do a live well, not even a rumor, I guess it was just like an internet suggestion, but if they were going to get, if they were going to do a live action film with Darth Revan, they were going to get Keanu Reeves to play him.
I would accept that.
I'd accept that. Well, I'm like, do you even ever see Darth Revan's face anyways?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's Keanu.
And what's it called? The Old Republic.
I don't remember. Oh, in the Old Republic. Okay. I don't remember. But very exciting. We were talking about this, how like Star Wars in the early 2000s was like a waterfall. And now, oh wow, that would be Keanu Reeves.
That would be Keanu Reeves. Wow.
Which, by the way, they're filming.
Accurate on the.
They're filming Matrix 4 right now in San Francisco.
But Smith dropped. Or John Smith.
Oh, the guy who plays Agent Smith.
Smith.
So
Yeah, he dropped.
No longer excited for Matrix 4. Sorry, I love Keanu Reeves, but no Agent Smith. How are you gonna make the movie?
Yeah, he's what
Sorry.
makes Matrix.
I mean,
but I have a friend who's in San Francisco, and he's been like stalking the production and taking pictures of Keanu Reeves
Matrix
from really
4,
far away.
Matrix 4 happens after 3 canonically, right?
Yes. I guess Agent Smith
is dead at the end of 3.
would be dead.
I don't remember.
But I think
so
it was.
that and I was like,
I think the supposed setup is that he was like a good guy now or something. He got like rebooted. I don't know.
Yeah, but like the
Matrix.
I don't know. I'd rather if this is continuation, I'd rather this be new ideas than just things you remember.
Yeah, that's true.
We already got enough of that with Star Wars.
We do get that a lot with Star Wars. But I am excited for future of Star Wars. It seems like good things are happening. You still need to let me borrow Fallen Order. So beat it.
So fucking wine and dine me first, dude.
What?
Wine and dine to me.
Oh, okay. Well, we're whining now.
Share some
about
needles.
Star Wars, and then we'll dine on its corpse. How'd you like it? So, anyways, we get to my favorite part of the cast.
The end.
The end.
Okay.
Fashion feature. What are we wearing? Outfit of the day.
Here, Jose, back up so Dom can do his feet.
Get this out of here. Push it out. Can I push it?
Hey,
oh
hold
no,
on.
you just got rid of it. Okay. We're wearing
fashion, baby.
an Adidas
Wow,
fit.
wow,
We got
fashion,
the matching bag, that good Gucci stuff. Well, it's Adidas.
He
but
keeps
you know
using
what I
those
mean.
bags, and I keep thinking his arms are like in a sling.
Oh yeah. Well, I could do that. I could make it a sling. Got some little horror icon pins on that. You guys have seen this bag before, and if you haven't, wake up.
Wake
But
up,
we got
sheeple.
fun fact. This shirt was a women's shirt, and I'm totally wearing it super radly because it was on sale when I worked at Journeys, and I used my discount, so it was super cheap when I got it. But it was originally like a $60 women's shirt, you know, because sports equipment and sportswear just has to be expensive for no reason.
$60 women's shirt? Where'd they find a woman only worth $60?
Whoa.
Oh shit. Taylor spitting facts.
All right. We got that Bridges hat representing that Hideo Kojumbo.
Kajumbo.
We got that Norman Reedus. We got the pants that match the whole fit. And yeah, people, that's right. I'm wearing Nikes, some Jordans with the Adidas fit. What are you gonna do? Wait, let me show the classic logo. It's on the other
This
side.
is the most cryptic videography. You're right.
Some Jordan retro 80, I think these are the 86s, retro 86s. But that's right, I don't care if I'm wearing Nike brand shoes with my Adidas shirt and bag, because that's just how I roll. What are they gonna do, fight me? I'd like to see them try.
Suddenly you get a DM from Nike
Hey,
and Adidas.
yeah, on Twitter, hey, take down your cast.
Hey, stop.
Jose, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing, clothes.
I did not prepare you for this.
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm wearing like a Echo Unlimited jacket, and I think like Echo Unlimited has been dead for.
I was about to say,
Yes,
like, are
yeah.
they even a brand still?
No,
You were wearing a
I think
relic.
I'm
You're wearing
wearing
some
a
OG
fossil. So like, there's
Fossil.
that. Quick disclaimer: I have never been to
Paris,
Paris,
France.
nor do I condone the French. So.
It's a cool shirt.
Wow. All kinds of opinions are being thrown out on this cast. Courtney, what are you adorning tonight? My sweater?
I have a sweater that I stole from Dom that's chroma keyed out. Also a sake cup that I stole from Dom.
Oh, yeah, fun fact. We went to the Festival of Arts at Epcot, and I got a personalized sake cup with my name written on it in Japanese. So when I walked around chugging my large box of sake, all the people working there looked at me and went, Dominic!
It was very cute. It was a fun moment.
It was very fun and worth the $12.
Yeah.
Thank
But no.
you, Disney.
It's just a shirt that I stole from Dom and some work pants.
So that's all we have for you tonight, folks. I
not
hope
fun today,
you all have
sorry.
a lovely eve. We will not be live next week because we will be at Katsu. So in that case, follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that jazz, all at Dom Gold Official, to get all my live updates of what's going on.
And I might vlog Katsu.
Seeing those good cosplay pics and all that. Jose, is there
where'd you go? Come back.
is there
Hello?
anything you wanted to plug before we unplug?
My butt.
Okay. Courtney
All right. I'm down, folks.
Where can we find your butt?
at Caramel Lovin', right?
Yeah, at Caramel Lovin', I think.
How's that
No,
spelled?
your Twitter's something else.
At Lovin' to Caramel, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's love it. It's,
That's
switched up a little bit.
LUVI.
Look at my last tweet.
Love it.
Look at my last tweet.
Yeah.
You'll see it. What about you, Courtney? Any final plugs that aren't butt related?
It's lovely universe with 2 eyes on basically everything, even TikTok.
2 Ys?
2 eyes.
Yeah, follow Courtney on TikTok. She's big on the. She's a big
I'm
ticker or
not.
talker.
Talker.
She's a big talker.
I'm not big on it. But I also have a YouTube that is annoying to spell. It's just called Winthouse Studios. Just good luck trying to find it.
Dominic, put it in your description.
I will. We'll put it in a description of something.
Look at this fucking guy. Look at this guy. God damn it.
We have 2 videos in production right now.
Yeah, we've got that makeup video I was talking about. It's almost done.
It was like an hour long, so we're really trying to cut it down. So. And then I have a Disney vlog that I'm probably gonna upload later or tomorrow. From this. That's what this is from.
Corona.
I sure want one because I'm thirsty.
I sure hope it does.
Corona. Sure hey, every time a Corona gets its lime, I don't know. I forgot what the that commercial was.
Every time a Corona gets its lime, just
got a virus.
It's got.
I was trying to avoid the virus jokes, but good night.